Good afternoon. I am here on Sunshine Lane. You're almost all the way at the top of this beautiful street. The property in question starts here, 730 Sunshine Lane. It actually has quite a bit of curb appeal with these Italian cypresses here. The U drive. There's another driveway going down, which we'll talk about later. And the house kind of hides between the trees and the bushes, which is a pleasant surprise because considering how it looks inside, I would have expected it to have less curb appeal. So that's a net positive. Alright, so we enter here through the main level. Kind of has a wall in the middle, which divides a lot of rooms. I'd be interested to see if this could be removed or reduced. They have another entrance here. That's really not necessary. I would just put a big window, especially considering we got really nice views of Chimney Rock, which you can't really see across the screen. This could probably be opened up. Have the laundry area here, although I don't know that it's really necessary either. And the kitchen is really small, so maybe this wall could go and be rearranged so that the kitchen is a lot bigger, especially if you're planning on hosting 10 plus people. This is going to be a little tight. So we have an exit here, but first I'm going to go upstairs, which is where we have the main bedrooms. You can hear the creasing under my feet. Probably some work to be done in the subfloor. It's a nice sized bedroom. Both of these bedrooms share this hallway bath. Obviously it's a full remodel, but it's a normal size. There's a master suite here, which is really nice. I like the layout. It's kind of fun that it has a little booth over there. It has a walk-in closet and a bathroom, although you may want to make all of this the bathroom, make it really pretty. Take a little peek at the views here. Oops. They're really nice, but we'll see more of that outside. But from this primary suite here up above, you have a lot of windows and a lot of views, which is a nice positive. Okay, so before going outside, I want to point out this staircase right here in the laundry room on the main floor, okay? Staircase going down to a little door. We'll get back there in a minute. This house is a maze. All right, we're coming out here. This is Trex. Looks like it was redone not so long ago. It's in good condition. This is wood, a little less better condition. But the views, as you can see, this is how they look like from my standpoint with my own eyes. These are really good views. I'm actually buying a house around the corner from that, and views here are even better than mine. So just to give you a little bit of a lay of the land, main level, bottom level, we have this little bridge here that goes above the 2-car garage. We'll talk about more of that later, but it may be a problem. Not that you can't have an upper deck, that's perfectly fine, especially with these views. Right, so we have Chimney Rock, Thunder Mountain, we're really at the base. see coffee pot. We can see Shiprock in the distance. We can see Mogollon Rim. We can see Sugarloaf. There's a big chunk of land. All this is vacant. There's a couple different properties. They're private properties. I wouldn't be surprised if one day they would be developed. Although the trees wouldn't be that high. These are invasive trees, so that's the first thing they would cut down, the ones that were blocking the view. And even if they were to build some homes here, they wouldn't take out the view. All right, so coming down from the deck, this is where it gets funky. This is a door to the 2-car garage. And there's a door here to this room. This is the staircase that went up to the laundry room on the ground floor. So this is the -1, but it's the ground here, right? Because we're on a slope. You can kind of see, this is the street level, right? The street level, so we're 1 floor down. I don't see why this couldn't be turned into a room, potentially even a room with a bathroom, considering you have the laundry upstairs. Probably easy to access water. I don't have the key to get in here, unfortunately. But yeah, from here, the views are good. And then we have this driveway that goes up to the street level, which I pointed out earlier. There's a side entrance here for the downstairs apartment, and another entrance here. Got the hot tub, and we've got the 2-car garage. So this is where the ideal location for the pool would be, right? Because you have all these incredible views, and it's very private, and you don't have any neighbors looking into it. But if you put a pool here, how do you drive around to the garage? So I wonder if the city is going to make a fuss about that. Because if you put a pool right here in the middle, basically taking away the drivable access to the garage, maybe they can claim that you can't do that because you need access to the garage. Now, I've never heard of that. This is just me doing a guesswork here. Obviously, we'd have to check in with the city. Hold on, let me walk through the other door so it makes more sense. Okay, side gate, side door. You walk in here. There's a little kitchenette, a little hangout area. This is a bedroom, and it has a window and everything, so that's perfectly fine. You have another bedroom here, which is a suite with its own bathroom. Which is fine too. You notice the stairs here, they're kind of closed off. There's a staircase in here, they never took it out. That's one of the doors from the main room that was locked, that comes down here. So potentially you want to reopen these stairs and put a door. And there's another laundry room here with the machinery equipment. And this kind of circles back to that kitchenette. So we have 2 bed, 1 bath down here, plus this livable area. And then you would walk out, and maybe you would just close this completely. And then you walk out here and you have your hot tub and your pool and your nice views. Lots of potential, but lots of work. Let me know what you think.